Can I set this up right? God damn. Let me do my nerd shit in peace.
I'm just trying to be a nerd in fucking peace, nigga. God damn.
Alright, let's see if that works. I look like I'm oh, I think it already started. Oh shit. Yeah, it started. This is awkward. Alright, what's going on, man? It's your boy Kreativekloth, and I'm back with another video, man. Look, if I'm not starting somewhere, I'm not going nowhere. Alright, welcome back. This is my channel, and if you're a reoccurring person that comes to my channel, thank you. I appreciate you. And if you're new here, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope your day is going great, because mine isn't. Okay, a long day at work. But no, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is gonna be a real chill, laid back, you know, it's not a review, it's not a, you know, my phone be jumping. It's not a review, it's not a cloth talk, it's nothing to that nature. It's just gonna be me showcasing my recent pickups. Damn! It's funny because I can do a recent pickup video, but I have not bought anything in so long. Like, I bought like one thing from this recent pickup. So it's just funny and crazy that I can make a recent pickup video when I literally have only bought one thing. But I'm not gonna waste no time. I know y'all sitting there like, okay, get on with it. Go grab some snacks, you know, go grab some popcorn, some juice. What else do people eat for snacks? See, my snacks be like wings, pizza, and all that stuff. So if you got that, I rock with you. But let's get into the first brand. All right, the first brand I'm gonna be talking about is gonna be Gramicci. Now, I wanna say this company is founded in California, which I thought that was weird because it's kind of like, this brand is like very much so like geared towards like trails, hiking, and like that gorpcore kind of fashion. They have a lot of fleeces, a lot of like trail shorts and all that. But the piece that I got, I actually have it on. So these shorts right here, hold on. Let's see if I can do it. So these are gonna be the shorts that I have. These two-tone blue, neon green, kind of yellowish color. Has a little strap here for adjusting. These are gonna be a size. All right, something super random about me. Anytime I look at my knees, they look like there's two souls trapped in there trying to get out. I don't know if it's because I'm like super hypercritical of my knees, but I always see that. It's large. Now this brand is really, every piece that I have from them, I have like 3 pieces from Gramicci. Every piece that I have from them, oh no. Every piece that I have from Gramicci is really constructed well. Like, I have some pants, I have some shorts, and I have another pair of pants. And the pants that I have, I've had for at least like a year or like 8 months almost. Like, and they have held up in the wash. The few times that I dried them, they've held up in the, like being dried as well. And they've held up really well. Also, just a quick little tip. If you spend over like, I'd say the threshold is like $80 and above on a single piece of like clothing or like a garment, you don't wanna dry that, bro. If you spend 80 bucks or higher, you wanna cold wash it and you wanna hang dry it or lay it flat, just depending on the piece that you bought. Let me just, you know, I'm here to educate y'all, I'm here to help y'all out. But again, Gramicci has held up in the wash, and the few times that I have dried it because I needed it for a specific occasion, they've held up pretty well. So these shorts, definitely a good cop. It's still hot as hell in Texas, even though it just rained a little bit. We broke the little streak that we was on. But I think these shorts are gonna stay in my closet for a very long time. Because although they can be paired with an outfit, they also could be paired with, like, if I go to the gym or if I actually go on a hike or trail for their intended purposes, it could be done for that as well. So it's not really just for fashion sense. It's also like, you know, if I wanna go outside and be active, or when I go to the gym, like, it could be, you know, it could be used for multiple different things. But these shorts are great. I love them, and I definitely plan on keeping them for a while. But let's get into the next pickup. All right, so the next pickup, which I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be coming here for this one, but it is gonna be the Dr Martens Adrian loafer. It's like a longer name, but I think the silhouette is just called the Adrian. Now these got quite a little bit of a buzz on the Instagram. Y'all was peeping for these. Kind of has like that pony hair here, you know, all that. This is the bottom, like the typical Dr. Martens shoe. But I saw these on the website, bro, and I was like, I need these, bro. These are fire. These might be the best Dr. Martens I've ever seen on their website. Like, bro, like what? Like what? These are fire. So the thing about this, I'll actually end up be doing a full review after I wear it for like 2 weeks. But the thing about these, I've owned plenty of Dr. Martens. I'm talking the Oxfords, I've owned the high top boots, I've owned different Oxfords, I've owned different boots. Like, I've owned a lot of Dr. Martens, bro. And I always fall victim to getting a pair and it's so uncomfortable and so hard to break in, bro. So when I got these, I was like, let me see if I can play with the sizing. So y'all know, I'm either a 9 or 9.5. These bad boys here are a 10. I got that because I wanted comfort on the front end, bro. I don't have the time. It was hot in Texas and I don't have the time to break in a boot, bro, that's like digging and cutting into my skin. So when I got these, I was like, okay, let me try 10. And if, you know, worst case scenario, I need an insole, that's what I'll do. But honestly, they fit pretty cool. Again, I haven't worn them yet. As you can see, the bottom's really clean. Have not stepped outside. I've only put them on my feet. But honestly, they fit. But again, I plan on doing a full review and getting a better understanding once I wear them more and once you know, I go to work and all that other stuff. Like, I'll give a greater response to these, but I saw these, bro. I needed them instantly, bro. This colorway is crazy. You know, the cow print kind of thing up there, crazy as well. Like, everything about this shoe, I was like, okay, I need it in my closet. But again, y'all see these again pretty soon on my channel. So let's get into the next brand. All right, so next up, I have a brand that I never heard of before. When they reached out to me, I was like, oh, cool, like I'm down for that. Seems interesting. We're going into fall. It's a company that makes a lot of coats and different things like that. So I was like, absolutely. And I was surely surprised. I think it's based out of, actually, hold on. I think this company is based out of New Jersey. But the brand that I'm gonna be talking about is gonna be Triple Fat Goose. And honestly, I chuckled when I heard the name because I was like, oh, okay, I've never heard of this brand before, Triple Fat Goose, okay. But the jacket, thing is crazy. And I'm gonna show you why. So you see it, looks like a normal jacket, yada, yada. Looks pretty vintage too. But this is the thing. So, oh! So we got the jacket here, and as you can see, something looks a little bit off. The things aren't lining up. And that is because this is the best thing about the jacket. It zips up like an asymmetric type jacket. So this is what it looked like. This is a size medium. Bam, bam, this is what it looks like. Has a little hood that's not attached on the back. Pocket here, pocket here. I wish more jackets would have this pocket. What happened to this pocket? I used to love these pockets when I was growing up. But yeah, pocket there. And then, like, I like this little piece right here, cause like, the first time I wore this outside, it started raining like 2 days ago here. The first time I wore this outside, I had it open like this, and I had a hoodie under it. I thought it was dope, just like, cause most jackets like this, you won't get much of the hoodie, but with this jacket, it allows the opportunity to like layer things a little bit crazy if you have like a nice silhouetted hoodie, I guess. And it was like that, and then it also goes like this. I don't know if I like this as much, but I thought it was dope. But yeah, this jacket's crazy though. It looks like a vintage like North Face jacket or like, you know, old Nike jacket that they used to do back in the day. The jacket, first of all, even just putting it on right now in the house with the AC booming, I'm pretty warm. But this jacket's dope. Again, has a little hood on the back. It's not attached necessarily. It's just kind of like you know, if you need it type thing. But yeah, this jacket's dope, man. Never heard of the company, but this is a good quality piece. So if y'all listening, Triple Fat Goose, let's do some colorways on these, like, you know, like an all black one, or like a black with white patches, or, you know, things of that nature. I think a lot of people will be down for this. Did I just spit everywhere? I think a lot of people will be down for this jacket with colors that are easier to style, like an olive or like a tan or like a black and white or just black and white. Like, it just depends. I really like this jacket. This jacket's dope. Again, I live in Texas, so I don't know how much I'll actually be able to wear this jacket, but just look at this, bro. I look kinda, yeah. All right, tight shit, yeah. But yeah, all in all, super dope jacket. Keeps you warm for sure, so that's the whole purpose of it. Again, let me show you what this looks like. So again, it looks like this, open. It is kind of weird, I will say. Like, if you just want to have your jacket open, it does kind of look kind of funky if you're just like having it open like this. But I'm down for funky, so I don't really care. But all in all, great jacket. But let's get into the next brand. All right, so next up, we have another brand that I never heard of before, but I'm so glad they reached out to me. And the brand that I'm gonna be talking about is gonna be KOTN. I believe, look, I know people will be pronouncing things different, so it may be pronounced different, but KOTN. Sounds like cotton to me. But KOTN brand, they reached out to me. They're like, you know, we want to send you some stuff, you know, do a little partnership. I'm like, boom, I'm cool with that, because anytime a brand reaches out to me for a partnership, I go to their website immediately. I'm like, does it even look like something I would wear? And I took a look at their website. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this stuff is pretty dope. So this is gonna be KOTN. They sent me a bunch of stuff. Not a bunch, 3 things. But the first thing I'm gonna be showcasing is the shoe they sent me. All right, so first up, we have this like Clark Wallaby type style shoe. And I've never owned a pair of Clarks before, so I can't really speak to like comfort wise, are they better, are they worse? But I will say, if you watched my Instagram reel, which if you didn't, what's wrong with you? But if you watch that, you see like the terrain I'm at is like, you know, kind of like rocky. I definitely did some climbing, some like scaling a wall just to get to this location. And he's held up pretty well. Like, as you can see, there's little marks and little things there, but they held up pretty well for me to be doing what I've done to get these like images and get this reel done. I also plan on making a full-scale video for this, a review after I wear it for a couple of days, style it different ways and all that. So I will be going more into depth about this. But again, when I had them on, they felt comfortable. It's just like an easy shoe, can go on with just about anything. You can style it up and you can style it down. So I think this might be one of the ones that stays in my closet. But let's get into the other pieces. All right, so next up we have this sweater. Again, if you saw my reel, then you saw this as well. Let me put this on. Let's see if I can put it on without messing up the beanie. Okay. And again, just nothing too over the top. It's real simple. This is a size medium. This is what it looks like on me. Yeah, you could wear it like this. I'm not really a fan of sweaters that like do that. I'm always like doing this to my sweaters. But the fit is pretty much how I like my stuff to fit. It's kind of cropped, oversized, has like a drop shoulder. Again, it's nothing too crazy. Like, it's really just a simple sweater that can be paired and worn on multiple different occasions. Like casual, it can be dressed up if you throw something under this. The weight on it feels good. Cause sometimes when people make sweaters, bro, they make them too heavy. And sometimes I wanna be able to transition. Like if I was outside and then I go into a building, I don't necessarily wanna have to take the sweater off. So it's light enough, but also heavy enough to where like if I'm switching between being outside and going inside, I don't necessarily have to take it off because I'm like overheating. So I really like the sweater. I don't know how long I'll keep it in my closet, but it also is timeless. Like there's no prints, there's no nothing on it. Like I'm sure I could keep this for a very long time. But y'all know me, I'm always like, my closet, things in my closet have a lifespan of like a month. And if I really like it, it stays, but we'll see. I mean, I like this. The colorway on it, super good. Yeah. All right, so next up we have the pants. Now I'm not gonna put them on here, but I will insert a clip here of me like wearing the pants just to kind of show you how they fit and how they look. But these are gonna be a size 34. And honestly, again, this is another piece where the material is great. It's constructed really well. Like, I don't think these are gonna shrink up if you throw them in the wash and you dry them on accident. Like, I think it's constructed well enough to where you can have one slip up. But the thing that I necessarily don't like about it, or like the thing that I would say doesn't fit my personal style, is the fact that it kind of tapers off towards the bottom. And I kind of like my things to flare out. But that's really a critique because that's the way I like things to fit. It's not really a critique of like, oh, it's bad. It's just, I don't necessarily like things that kind of taper off as it kind of goes to the cup. I like more of like a bell bottom, or like a true straight cut, if that makes sense. But overall, again, no crazy logos, no crazy like blasting of like their brand anywhere. So you can get away wearing this just about anywhere. Like, these pants are super versatile. Tan, you know, you can't go wrong with a tan pair of pants, especially like a utility cargo pant. Can't go wrong with that. Again, my only critique to that is like, I don't like the way that it tapers off towards the end. But all in all, really good pant, constructed really well. Shout out to KOTN for sending all over this stuff. Go show them some love. Go show my Instagram some love, the reel that that I put together too. Tight shit. But let's get into the next brand. All right, so next up is something that, I don't know if y'all ever get purchases like this, but you ever not be wanting to, is that even a sentence? You ever not want to spend money and then you just like, oh, I'm about to just go stroll in here and see if there's anything cool in here. And then you like, oh damn, I just spent money. Like, this is what this one is. So this is gonna be a Martine Rose soccer jersey. And if you see my Instagram, bro, I've worn this like, I bought this like 3 weeks ago, and I've worn it at least once every week since I got it. Like, this thing is super dope. It's cut the way I like things to be cut. Again, I wasn't even trying to spend money because I was going to Miami, but I was like, bro, I saw this. It was needed. So this is what it looks like on. I've never owned anything from this brand, but I always see people rocking their shoes. But like, come on, bro. Like, super easy, can be paired with just about absolutely anything. The only thing that I will say about this, I don't like how it like, there's too much material here. Like, if it was like right here, I'd like, cool. But it drapes down too much. So even when I close my arms, you could kind of like see it like bulking up and crunching up right here. But other than that, this thing is dope. This is a size medium. Again, like, I've worn this so many times, bro. So it's not new to people who follow me on Instagram. But I really like it though. And I think this is gonna make me start venturing out and seeing what else this brand has to offer. So again, Martine Rose, nothing too crazy to show here. This shows it better. Like, it comes out so far. Like, I'm up here and it's like all the way down here. So when I go like this, you see it's kind of like, I don't know. That's just my little call out on this. But this is definitely something that's gonna stay in my closet for a minute. But let's get into the next brand. And lastly, it's gonna be a hat. This is gonna be from the homie, actually, Simplistic US. I'll go ahead and show his Instagram here. But you know me, bro. Like, this is my type of hat. You know, like well, I can't even describe. This is like my Stussy black one that I have though. But you know, I love a good hat like this, structured like this. I will say though, hold on. Oh my God, oh no. I like the way it looks like this. It sits kind of high on my head, but the one thing that I will call out for this, and this is a personal call out, it comes too far down on like here for me. Like, and I think this is because of the way my head's structured, but everything else about the hat, the material, this little unique piece here, and like it's all constructed well. So that's what I will say, but I look like one of those extra, read all about it, looking at a little boy. But it comes down really far on my face. But other than that though, I mean, if you want to be low key in the back of a party though, kind of just vibing, doing your own thing, it look cool. But everything else though, he's done like the green, he's done this colorway, he's done like another one with like the red in the back, and he plans on dropping them soon. So definitely go ahead and follow bro if you want one of these. This one he said is a 101 though, so I might say this about it though, but hey, it's 101 cuz you ain't gonna see this. But yeah, super dope hat, super simple, nothing too over the top, nothing crazy. My type of hat though, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's my type of hat. I have a look. Okay, I have a look. But yeah, shout out to the homie for sending the hat. Again, go show him some love. But let's get into the next brand. But if you came for the recent pickup video, this is gonna be the conclusion of my recent pickups. Again, I haven't really bought much. It's more so been what brands have been sending me. But yeah, that's gonna conclude recent pickups. Now, if you're a real supporter, a real cousin, let's say, of the channel, this second half of the video is gonna be more so like a life update and kind of just what I've been working on. I know I mentioned it on different platforms in many different forms, but I want to just speak to the individuals who are gonna stick through to the end of this video about what I've been doing. But now that they're gone, man, dude, life, Jesus. Life, this has been one of the hardest years of my life in a very long time. And it's not hard in the sense of like, you know, I'm ready to give up, or hard in the sense of like, you know, it's woe is me, but hard in the sense that I've had to put way more effort. More of my time is being used and I'm having to be on go way more than I've ever had to be in my entire life. So as some of you know, or I don't know, but I started my LLC last year. So Creative Studios is the brand. Creative Studio is where, you know, I put myself under an umbrella as like social media manager and all that stuff. So I created my LLC and just learning about, you know, how to run a business, you know, also just everything that goes beyond, you know, what it means to have a business, you know, investing money in your business, investing money in yourself. And like, you know, if you already have bills and you already have, you know, life outside of, you know, trying to start your business from the ground up, kind of like a grassroots thing, like you have to put so much effort into it. And I literally, like some days I wake up, no, it's not even some days, dude. I wake up at 6 a.m. most days. Some days I'll be like, I can't do it. I gotta get more sleep. I wake up at 6 a.m. Boom. Go to the gym. I'm at the gym for like an hour and a half, come home, I'm responding to like brand partnership emails, I'm responding to emails with just manufacturers that I'm working with for the brand that I'm gonna start, which is Creative Studios. I've been working on that in the background for a very long time, bro. And if you're somebody that's just starting out with a clothing brand, you know what I mean. You're just starting out, you don't know anything about, you know, getting material, manufacturers. If you want to do cut and sew, which is the route that I'm going, that even adds more time. So I've been, you know, just educating myself on all that, you know, working with people, getting told no a bunch of times, because if you're new, they're not necessarily trying to work with you just because you don't have the capital to really meet these minimums. A lot of these manufacturers and a lot of these companies have minimums for you to reach. So they'd be like, you know, we have a minimum of like 500. And it's like, dude, I'm just starting out. I don't have the bandwidth to, you know, pay you for 500 units that I don't necessarily know if I could really move. Like, you know, I'm working with like 100 or like 300, like max. So I got told no a bunch of times.
trying to get material and sourcing material. A lot of these companies want you to be part of their like program where you have to pay like $100 or $200 to get access to like swatches or get access to material. So, you know, just trying to work around that, trying to work around, you know, getting told no, bouncing ideas off other people who have brands, but not trying to, you know, get like a handout. Cause I know, you know, people go searching for that. People build relationships with these manufacturers, so they don't necessarily want to just give it out so I can get that. I don't really view that as gatekeeping because, you know, getting to the point where I am now, like I can get it. Like it takes effort and time and sleep to really, you know, get things how you want them to get. So if somebody's like, oh, like just wanting a handout, like can you point me in a direction of that? I can understand it to an extent, but all in all, so yeah, I've been working on that, but also I work a 9 to 5, bro. So like 40 hours a week, I'm like at work. And then after I leave from work after 8 hours, I then come home, record a video, and then start to edit that video. So like literally my days start at like 6 a.m. most days and don't end till like 12, 1 o'clock. And then I wake up and do the same thing again, bro. Like this has been a very challenging year for me. And I'm not burnt out. I'm not, you know, saying like I'm in a bad place because the gym makes me happy. Doing this makes me happy. It's just the fact that like, I don't get much sleep. So it be looking like I'm on go 24/7. But if you look at my eyes on any of my pictures or in my videos, I have like huge bags under my eyes because like I barely get sleep. And you know, I'm just working towards my goal. I think I'm young. So like, I guess like capitalism, you know, says like, you know, you have to do this to kind of get to where you want to go. Put those hours in to get what you want in a life. So I get that. But that's really just like a life update. Like, you know, I'm about to move soon. So moving from apartments to apartments, bro, is like so annoying. Like, and finding an apartment that actually makes sense or why you're paying that amount is even more annoying. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, man. Just trying to live life, you know, trying to reach goals that I've set for myself. And I just, that's what's going on with me. I feel like I wanted to share this because I feel like social media paints this picture that like, again, it's like a highlight reel. You're only posting the positive, like the grind culture, like being up at 6 a.m. and posting and going to sleep late and like posting all that. And it's like, I think people have to realize, even past that screen of like your favorite content creator, they're real people. Like they have families, they have goals, they have dreams, they have, you know, relationships and friends and all that stuff that they also have to attend to while also trying to balance being a content creator, if that makes sense. Like, and we all go through that, not even just content creators, but like work. Like people get so consumed by work. And I feel like that's why I'm working so hard now, because once I start getting well into like my late 30s and like early 40s, bro, I want to be like, I want to be removed from work as possible, bro. Like I want to be able to like live and enjoy my life to the fullest without the thought of work being present. So like even when I went to Miami, I was still recording and thinking about work. Like I want to be able to unplug fully. And I'm just not at the point yet in my life to unplug fully. And I'm fine with that. Like I'm not complaining. I'm not, you know, saying like, you know, my life is so terrible. But it's just like a realization that like, I have to remember that I'm a person. I have to remember that life doesn't happen like that. Like you experience life, you live through, like, and you can't live so much in the future that you forget to live in the present. So yeah. That's all I really have to say. So if you stayed to like listen to this, like, you know, you're a real one in my eyes. I know a lot of people clicked off as soon as I was finished with the recent pickups. And this may just be me talking to myself, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up the video, man. And without further ado, like I always do, I'll catch you on the next one.
But I love the way you work it. Hey, I love the way you work it for